Hello, are we live? Uh, Hello, are we live? Oh, yeah, we are. Well, hello, everyone. Yeah, back in KSP, and I actually fixed it. So let's get right into the meat of it. Let's find a 7.5. Opportunity 4. I don't know what this is. Get out of my sights. Video recording. Yeah, let's launch a space shuttle. Yeah, we need to take off a part and then, like, basically redo that part. Then if we save it, it will no longer say that. Anyway. Yep. So let's get our crew select already done. Here we go. A pleasant launch on the most fine day. I also downloaded a new mod which will, I don't know, probably try and use in this. Which you can see if you cut out to the map screen and you zoom out. This is the Outer Planets mod, because normally the KSP solar system ends at about here with the Elu, but it's now moon of Sarnos. It's now moon of Sarnus. Elu is, I imagine, the analogue of Enceladus. Here's Elu. And then there's Urium, Uranus, Nidon, Neptune, and Pluto. This is the Outer Planets mod. I also have a HyperEdit installed. I'm not going to use it because it will just make it too easy to do things. But yeah, so here we are in the cockpit, and now on the launch pad. Let's go. And boosters. I really struggle to fly this sometimes. Roll program. Right, please do a roll program. Well, we heard some explosions there. Right. Sorry about that. I can't see chat when I'm just playing the game. Anyway. No, don't cut the throttle. Roll program. So... yeah, here we are. The lovely old space shuttle. Stock game won't look like this, by the way. If anyone's wondering, I don't know why. Oh, we can open that. Basically, this is a bunch of mods, but it's not that difficult to install. You just install KCAN or CCAN, I don't know how to pronounce it, and oh yeah, we need to cut the throttle. Well, that doesn't matter because these are starting to overheat. Oh, I had those on. Well, revert flight, everyone. No, it's like no, it's like £16 in Steam or something. I wouldn't recommend looking for like a torrent version or anything, a free version. That's kind of obvious though. It's computer viruses. Oh, Jesus. KSP2's come out. Don't want to play it right now though, because it's a very buggy mess. So, no offense to the developers, I understand they've been working on it for a long time. But, you know, it's just, at least the original KSP doesn't have any bugs in the stop game, that is. Right, booster separation coming up. Right, need to start pitching down more. Add booster separation. Also, the space shuttle flew inverted during this section, by the way. It's a little known fact there. Well, probably not, but whatever. But I can't actually get it to fly inverted. I normally lose control around this time when I'm trying to fly it. But you know, just point prograde. No. Stop it. Is our trajectory out? No, it isn't. Yeah, just burn that way tunnel fast. Yes, we don't need it. Also, oh jeez, guys! Oh my! Oh, we're not flying that. Let's fly something else. Saturn V, I'm thinking. Here we go. Apparently there's a lunar rover. So, launch. Apollo, well, it has the rovers as 15, 16 and 17. It's a lot easier to fly than the space shuttle, I will say that. 3, 2, 1. Lift off. In a gravity turn. I don't know, I don't think this is auto strut. Oh, some of it is. I'll just auto strut those parts. Just don't want it to break off or anything. So there are some city lights over the, well, not city lights, but just like city textures over there that this mod brings in. They look relatively realistic. Right. Interesting gravity turn procedure we're doing here, considering we're not pointing in the same direction that we're going, because we're not on the prograde marker. Anyway. Reset camera. Yes, we got rid of the old launch escape system and we threw the interstage fairing into the first stage over there. Yeah. Just time warp until they're overlapping. Now, let's get this into a flat orbit. This thing is way more than enough delta V to do that. But let's warp to apoapsis. And this stage, the crazy thing is, even though this stage is gigantic, the second stage, it doesn't even get us into orbit. That's the job of the third stage. It gives us a little puff, and bam, we're in orbit. Let's just cut the throttle, get it coast a bit closer to apoapsis. There we go. Turn on stability assist. We are now falling. Not by much. Okay. That's a bit inaccurate that we have enough here, so we're going to do this historically accurately. There we go. I also don't think that gives us enough for a TLI burn, which is translunar injection. You know, what's the one that can give us... Yeah, that's good enough. But let's transfer some fuel. So enable the cutaway. What's in here? So let's block those. We don't need us to have it. I guess get some of the FLE fuel tanks. But all the others, no. So let's lower it a bit. And there you go. Let's turn off the oxidizer and all that stuff overlays, and let's turn the shroud back on. There's also warp here. I don't really need a maneuver node to get to the Mun, to be honest. It seriously isn't difficult to get there. There is a bit of a problem with the fact that physics warp is really annoying when you want to get your inclination just right. But that can always be fixed. Also, hello, persons in chat. You spelled Boeing wrong. Whatever, that's not really important, frankly. Almost done. Right, let's just lower it a bit more. There we go. To maximize the O-berth effect, let's just wait a bit. Now, Turn off stability assist. Let's deploy that. Oh, and they don't have that set of staging, that's annoying. Advanced docking procedure. You know what, let's get you on EVA. Let's get you in the lunar modules. This is obviously not how it really works, but whatever. Let's point it towards the target. Let's just increase the docking acquire force. Oh, I don't want to use up all the monopropellant. No, stop. Right, let's just get everything out of this fuel tank. Almost done. And there we go. Now, disable this. Put that in there. Oh, we don't want that to happen. We almost accidentally decoupled that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Apologies, everyone. Our Delta V. You know, we're blocking use of that, aren't we? Yep. So how much Delta V will it take to slow down? Roughly 400. About 300 actually. Yep, it's the other. No, it's not controllable. Okay. Let's transfer crew members. And there we go. So let's just warp here. So the S4B third stage. Can't even see it anymore, it's so far away. Right. Let's just focus on ourselves. Right, just wait for that. You know what, we can just burn retrograde, to be honest. They didn't get a free return trajectory, so it is a bit historically inaccurate there. Basically, a free return trajectory means that even if we fail, even if we fail to minor excursion, even if we have a problem, we base on, for example, we don't. So even if we have a problem, we can't land on the moon, and we don't have any engine power, for example. We don't have to make any adjustments anyway, as the craft will naturally go back. Anyway, undock. But it only is an engineer. So by the way, let's do this historically accurately. The engine couldn't actually deploy until the thing had, the landing legs were deployed for safety reasons. So because they waited until they were over 1 kilometer away before they lit the engine. That's far enough away. And there you go. I really like saying and there you go for some reason. Whatever. Oh, sorry everyone. Sneezed there. Anyway, let's change that to surface. And let's burn more. Oh! But we have to reload that because I saw the rover get knocked out there. Right. Okay, thank God. After it, we got it into a lunar orbit. Well, mooner. Yep. So there you go. Just wait until it's a bit further away. This thing doesn't have reaction wheels, I don't think. No, it does. I swear it doesn't. Well, let's extend that because that was already naturally extended on the craft. Give you a sneak peek of the rover. Not much to look at. You can tell by the camera changing that we're now landing. Well, we're not on the orbit anymore. Let's decrease the thrust. Again. I think I'd better time warp on it set at 16, and that might be why it's doing that. But anyway. It's better time warp on. No. 2. No, that's 2, 3, and that's just 4. Physics. Turn that off. Light the engine. Let's of course quick save. Shouldn't really be doing that, but whatever. Let's change that to surface. Right. Here we go. Don't want to time warp or actually physics warp too much, because that would lead to bad things happening, which you of course don't want to happen. We need to slow down faster, I just realised. Save the monopropellant for docking. No, never mind actually, we have loads, it's fine. Right. Slowly slow down. Right, full. $40. You need to slow down really slow rate, or else we'll start hovering upwards. Don't need to go too high, or too low, sorry. So that was a bit of a problem. There we go. So we just have a bit more. Slow down time warp too slowly. So I mean, it's not even supposed to have time warp below a certain altitude anyway. So let's just warp here. You'll be fine, you know. So really though, our thrust limiter. So here we go. is going to take some time. But that's fine. All input looks cleared. Okay. Increase it a bit. Turn up the thrust limiter. Just lower the throttle. Just need to time this pretty well. Well, just for efficiency reasons. Deploy the ladder. Except for that, need to slow down completely there. Oh yeah, we're fine. 180, 170. Wow, just like the real Apollo landings, 4 meters per second to spare, Delta V. Anyway. One small step for Kerbals. Oh. One giant leap for Kerbal Kinds. On the Mun, because it's not the actual moon, it's alien world that's very similar to Earth in many ways. So cockpit view, notice just how tiny the windows were, and they had to land it with those, only that's their view. You know, you can just jump. Oh, surface sample. Darker Midlands pit surface appears to be made up of basaltic rocks. We can also plant flags. We can't change time warp during that. Interesting. Kerbal space program. Sub to 50 km on the Mun. Do it. Right. We also need a crew member inside. I forgot to deploy the rover. Right. I think it's action group 1. Yep. Here we go. So they were able to disable staging for that. Anyway, you need to board this quickly, set the brakes on. Every time I try and drive that rover though, it does this where it always flips over. Just turn up the traction control. We also shouldn't try to turn in this. Oh, quick save and then I'll show what happened last time at least. Right. Run an analysis. log gravity data using the gravicoil, of course, seismic data, review data. Yeah, the Mun does have, well, the Moon in real life, and I imagine the Mun in the game, obviously, does have quakes. But yeah, as you can see, well, the traction control's up, which means it isn't happening, but often the craft will literally flip over. It's quite annoying, but, you know. Let's just drive down this hill. This performs in steep turns. I think in real life, if they did it with this, they would have had some trouble, but really just because the wheels wouldn't be wouldn't be super durable. So I mean, even the Curiosity rover and Perseverance rover's wheels aren't perfect. They've been designed for more titanium than the Apollo wheels. Also, leave seat. You know what? You can stay in the seat. We need to wait until the craft is over ahead again. Right. Get out. Oh, come on. I can board like that, apparently. Bye. I also forgot to deploy the antenna. Right, the ascent stage. I suck at rendezvous. Rendezvous in. Right. Let's burn to get into orbit. That's a bit of a problem, but you didn't see any of that. Burn again. Going to perform. So how much maneuver would be required? Okay. Also, I also just realized we should probably turn on RCS. There we go. Close enough. Oh, that was close. So it's less than a kilometer. Three, two, one. So let's add another maneuver here. It's pretty much the same with that burn like that. Inclination at least. Its burn time's 0.1 seconds. Let's just warp to next maneuver. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do it 2 seconds before the node actually starts. About 50%. It's a common practice. There. Warp. Right. No, no. Okay, so set that as target. $29, $28. Oh. 0.8. Oh, the inclination's gonna change, okay. So yeah, the same orbit. let's point towards it. Okay. Right. Wait. So I can see that craft better. Well, let's turn down the thrust on that. Come on, we're literally right next to each other. God, how do you do docking? That's the closest one as well. Right, let's just use prograde and retrograde. There we go. I could have just used that the whole time. There we go. Yes! That's the first time I've done an orbital rendezvous. I know it had cheats, but that's kind of obvious why. Because I suck at this kind of stuff. You know, let's... Oh, there's no oxidizer in that. No, there is. Why isn't it doing that? Whatever, just turn that off. Transfer crew. And undock. So I think just burning prograde would get us on escape trajectory. Right. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's just warp here. Whatever. They got like an extra day. They got an extra day in space. Right. Let's warp here. The annoying thing is we won't be coming in on the dark side. But that doesn't matter too much. So let's just point retrograde. Warp here as well, I'd say. You know what, I want to see what it looks like. Couldn't you? Oh, it just blows... Oh, it blows them off like... Well, sorry, in Apollo 13 it would have... in Apollo 13, that's... on the Apollo 13 mission, sorry, I can't speak today. That's the section that broke off. Yeah, that hasn't changed our periapps. It's too much, which is good. Now, let's see how good this ablative heat shield is. It's protecting us from certain death. Yep. You know what, do I have re-entry heating on? I guess I can't change that here. Lovely way to re-enter, almost said Earth there, Kerbin's atmosphere. So these spheres of light, which are the cities. It's a bit weird how they're just there as spheres, but you know, whatever. Almost there. So they're just sent to same as normal. Okay. And let's just wait, because we're about to hit the seafloor. How am I saying to hit the ocean? Well, it's only 5 meters per second, so it's not that fast. That looks spectacular. Oh, need to zoom in for this. $20. 5 and splashdown. All 3 astronauts. Jeb, you can go on EVA. And you can even go swimming. God, the camera shakes so much when you do that. Grab it. This guy. That should make it sink down more. That might keep it up more. Let's time warp to sunrise. Spectacular weather. Yes. Recover vessel. And that, kids, is how you get men, the Kerbals, to the moon and back. Thank you for watching this stream, everybody. If you've enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video that I publish after this stream. Bye everyone. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, I don't know. Bye.